Hi, my name is Antonis and I am the iconographer of this video. For today I will show you the way I make my drawings and how I can draw anything if I have a printed icon on paper. So the first thing I do is I will draw the lines the main lines that will help me on the printed icon itself. So I've drawn a line that passes through the middle of the nose vertically, and a line that connects the two edges of the right eye horizontally. My only preoccupation is to connect the two edges of the right eye, and then I will uh, I will measure with my compass the length of the nose, and I will take uh, 5 intervals on my piece of paper. I will divide the vertical line into 5 intervals. Each interval has the length of the nose. On the fourth interval, I will start drawing the nose in the way, of course, that I see it. Since I'm drawing this in a scale of 1 to 1, meaning the same, I'll draw Jesus Christ here in the same size as in the prototype, then I can measure with my compass and see how big the nostrils are and everything. The important thing to remember is that first I draw my lines on the prototype, on the reference, and then I will draw the same lines on my piece of paper. So then I use my compass to measure whatever I want to be measured. Like here, for example, I want to see uh, how far on the vertical axis of the eyes is the edge of the face. I measure it and I draw it. Or I measure with my compass the edge of the right eye from the intersection of my helping lines, and I draw the eye. It's a little bit confusing, maybe the way I talk about my process, but if you silence me and just watch the video, I think you will understand better what's going on. So here you see, I just transfer the same information from the reference I used to my drawing using the compass. It's very easy when I do not change the size of my drawing, and I use the 1 to 1 scale. You can use as many helping lines as you like. Here you see me using just one vertical line, but you can use as many as you want. For example, you can measure one or two lengths of the nose to the right on the central vertical line, and then on these two lengths of the nose you can draw another vertical line. Just make sure that whenever you draw any characteristics, that you are sure that they fall on the right place according to your helping lines. I used to call these lines axes, but I'm not sure if that's the correct translation in English. If somebody can help, please feel free to comment below. If you find this information helpful, please consider subscribing. It's very helpful. It's very good for me to know that the people are interested in the content that I upload, and really rewarding, since I try to keep this content free for everybody. You can also find me in patreon.com and support this channel furthermore if you feel like. Anyway, so as you see here, I am measuring with my compass anything that needs to be measured, and I transfer it easily on my piece of paper. As I advise in all my videos, again, take your time. This is not a contest, or nobody hires you. You see me painting here in a speed, but in reality I am much more slow, and I try to be sure about my drawing. Drawing an icon before you paint it, it's important in my opinion, because uh, it will make things I think easier when you go to apply color on the icon. If you use a ready-made print, um, then you haven't an understanding in depth of what's going on in the icon, and this will reflect more or less on your painted icon. Instead, it's nice to draw your painting, your icon before applying color. And although this method seems very mechanical somehow, it permits there is space for expression. Um, we're not robots, and we can always give our own character of the drawing we make. This is an easy way because compass is very accurate, and in this way you can draw almost anything if you have it on a piece of paper. Like it can be not only a Byzantine icon, of course, but it can be a photograph of a person you'd like to paint a portrait for, or anything you can imagine. It's just that in this tutorial I show you a one-to-one in scale method, which is of course very easy. You can have as many helping lines on your reference as you like, as many as you think they help you. Some people make a grid, and they try to follow this grid. Just remember that every line that exists on your reference has to exist also on your piece of paper. It's really cool this way, and has an element of almost a game. It's like connecting dots, and It's really rewarding and relaxing and fulfilling. Sometimes you need to verify a result, like if something is important, like the edge of the eyes, or say the edge of the hair, then you can verify it making two separate metrics, like finding the edge of the hair, measuring from the middle of the nose, and again finding the same edge of the hair by measuring from another point, whichever you like. I think this is an easy method, and you will be amazed by the results you will get from this, and even more amazed by how many things you can draw with this. So, if you have a printer, just go ahead and print something, um, and start drawing your next painting. This icon that I'm using today is an icon painted by a Cretan iconographer, Andreas Ritzos, and it's a masterpiece, of course, of the Cretan school. You can't really see the colors in this tutorial, the real colors of the icon, but you can get an idea of the accuracy and the hand of Andreas Ritzos. Again, thank you all for watching this video. Please feel free to comment below and send me your questions and your comments, as you do always. It's really nice, and I'm thankful for being so kind and so generous with me. Have a nice week, and I will see you soon. Bye.